Hey team, it's Miles Seegers for the Dream Lifestyle Mastermind Team Hangout. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome. So good to know that you guys are here. Folks, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late once again. Guys, I'll tell you something, folks. I'm sure you know. Those of you on my team, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure you know. It has been absolutely crazy for the last 2 weeks. Absolutely crazy, but in a good way. This is going to be an exciting week, guys, for a lot of people. If you're on my team, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not on my team, you still probably know what I'm talking about. You guys have been waiting for something. I'm not even going to mention the name right now, but I will tell you what you have been waiting for. You are going to get this week. I'm not going to sit here and say which day. I believe it'll be by Wednesday. But what you've been waiting for, you are going to get this week. And guys, I'm just yesterday. By the way, happy Easter to everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I was really reflecting yesterday. It was Easter Sunday, and yes, I enjoyed my Easter. Thank you. But at night, when I got home, of course, I jumped on my computer. I started doing some things. One thing led to another. I started working on some things. Then I was sitting at my desk. And I was reflecting. I was reflecting on my business. I was reflecting on my team, thinking where I want to take our team, this year, 2015, thinking about our overall vision and, thinking about you guys, just sitting here thinking and saying to myself, to really break out. I mean, you hear a lot of people talking about breaking out. You hear a lot of people talk, especially around New Year's. We're already have ended the first quarter of 2015, especially around New Year's. You hear a lot of people talking about this is going to be my year. This 2015 is going to be my year. Yeah, it's going to be the year that I lose 15, 20 pounds, 50 pounds. It's going to be a year that, I start spending more time with my family. I start spending more time doing the things I want to do. It's going to be my year when I don't have to struggle anymore financially. I've been hearing that a lot from a lot of people. And I'll tell you folks, when you tell me that, I believe you. I can look you in the eye right now and tell you, I believe you. But the question is, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to get there? What's your plan? What is your plan? Well, you've taken the first step. The first step is you're on my team. And yes, seriously, guys, the first step is being on my team, being a part of Empower Network, plugging into the system we have here. That is the first step. But the question is, what's your plan for getting there? Whatever your goals are for 2015, whatever your short-term goals are, maybe in the next 90 days, you're looking to make, I don't know, X amount of dollars. What's your goal? What's your plan for getting there? I mean, I can certainly help you with that, but only you can answer that. Only you know what resources you have to get you where you want to be. Here's what I want to tell you. I may have mentioned this last week, or I may have mentioned it on some other training or webinar that I was hosting. I do a lot of them. I like sharing value with people. I like being able to help people do some of the things that I've done online. And I remember asking the question, for anyone that has made a resolution for 2015, maybe not everybody listening to the sound of my voice believes in resolutions, but I know the majority of you do believe in resolutions and have made a resolution. My question is, the resolution you made on New Year's Eve, 2014, whatever it was, personal, financial, whatever. How close are you to that goal? In fact, have you totally forgot about it? I mean, is it like out of your mind? You know what they say, out of sight, out of mind? I want to know how many of you, if you did make a resolution, and folks, there's nothing wrong with resolutions. I personally, I don't make resolutions. I set outcomes. And I look to resolve those outcomes. That's personally what I do. But for those of you that have set resolutions for 2015, have you written them down? I mean, have you actually, see if I have something here. I have a lot of stuff here on my desk, folks. Um, have you? I have a ton of stuff here. Here you go. Have you actually written them down? I don't care how you do it, folks. You can certainly. Um, One of my personal mentors, he puts all of his goals, well, not all of them, but he puts his goals in his phone where he can look at it every single day, daily. He puts them in his phone. He also writes them down, in another place. So he's got a couple different sources where he can look at his goals every day. But my question is, how many of you folks have written your goals on a 3x5 card, on a piece of paper where you can look at several times throughout the day? Maybe when it crosses your mind, you can look at these goals. For example, my recommendation would be to review your goal first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, maybe around sometime midday, lunchtime, or whatever you're goofing off at lunch. And then also before you go to bed at night, review your goal or goals. And some of you may be saying, well, Miles, I don't feel like doing that every day. That's a lot to do. And plus, by doing that every day, Miles, what is that really going to do for me? Well, folks, it's not about what it's going to do for you. What it's about is whatever those goals are, how bad do you really want it? I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about what they want. They want to make a change in their life. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to do a lot of things. But, and I'm hoping this applies to none of you folks, but as the days go by, that goal kind of gets pushed back. There's so much of the daily activities that we all have to do, the stress of everyday living. We're all busy, guys. I understand that we're all busy. And those goals and resolution, they always seem to take a back seat to everything. Everything else seems to be more important. Again, I want to know how close you are to achieving that goal that you set in 2014. I want to know that. And when I'm saying, folks, I want to know that, I'm not sitting here saying that I want you to type in the chat or to actually tell me. What I'm saying is, guys, there's a connection, guys. There's a connection between all of us. It's a kinetic energy connection. Whether you believe in that or not, it's really true. I want you to speak to yourself. I want you to be honest with yourself and answer that question. How close are you to the goals that you set out? Think about that, guys, as we move forward. So let's get right into it. I want to share a couple of strategies with you folks, and I want to be well, I'll say that I am aware that there's different levels of experience on my team. I have some people that are just brand new, just jumped online. They've never really even had much interaction with a computer. And as I told you, folks, this is not a difficult business. There's some strategies and some things you need to learn, but not very difficult. And I know that I also have some veterans on my team, some real technical people that are much more technical than I am. Luckily, to make 5 or 6 figures a month, you don't need to be technical. You need to develop into a good marketer, a good communicator, being able to, work with people or work with a team if you're looking to build a team. But, you don't really need to be very technical. You just need to know your way around a couple of things. And those things we're going to cover tonight. But guys, I want to keep things very, very basic because, again, I'm aware that there's people on the team that are at different levels, different stages of the game. So each time I do go over a training, I want to point that out, and I want to keep things as basic as possible. And guys, that's a lesson. That's a lesson you can take away from this. Whatever you're doing, folks, no matter what level you get to, whether you've been in business 5 or 10 years and you just know internet marketing inside and out. Whenever you're speaking to an audience, guys, whenever you're speaking to your list, whenever you're speaking to your team, you want to keep things very, very basic. Again, I have to be honest with you folks. When I started having some success online and I started doing Hangouts, I started doing webinars, and also speaking to my list, my impression was that these people know things. In other words, if I built a targeted list, well, obviously, these people are interested in making money online. Yes, they are. It's a targeted list. They're interested in making money online. They're also interested in making money in general, starting a part-time business or a full-time business. But knowing that just because they're interested in making money online does not mean that they know how to do it. You understand what I'm saying, guys? And also, even though the majority of your list has been in something before or is currently in something, and it's probably, and probably they've been beat up by that other opportunity, which is why they're looking for something else, even though they've been in company X for 2 or 3 years, 5 years, and even though they've been promoting or attempting to promote products for a couple of years, doesn't mean that they know what they're doing. Guys, you would be surprised at how many people out there don't know, for example, what an autoresponder is, what a landing page is, what a domain is. And if they do know what a domain is, they don't know one of the basic things that I recommend everybody do: go grab a domain and then take your affiliate link, your company link, and forward your link to a domain. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just checking my other computer, having some fun over here, guys. Cool. Yeah, guys, again, what I would recommend, guys, and this is so easy to do. For those of you that have a list, you've built somewhat of a list, send out a little survey. You can use Survey Monkey. It's called Survey Monkey. You can join Survey Monkey for free, and you can send out a little survey, just something short, and talk to your list. Ask your list, ask them like what level they are as far as internet marketing. Just a couple basic questions. Ask them the type of questions so you can figure out what they know or what they don't know. Also ask them, questions like, how much money have they made online so far? How much money are they looking to make? Sure, a lot of people are not going to answer the questions, but then again, I can tell you, a lot of people will answer your questions. And again, you're just looking for some feedback, so you can kind of feel out your list, and you can learn more how to communicate with them. Because folks, if you don't do that, you really will not know what type of list you have. Like, where are these people coming from? What is their experience level? I mean, guys, surveys are really good. It just takes a few minutes to put together. You could put together like maybe 5 questions. In fact, I wouldn't put together a survey with too many questions. That will turn people off. I would keep it 10 questions or under, 5 or 6 questions. That's good. And you want to survey your list and figure out what they know. Also, the beautiful thing about surveys is, to be honest with you, people like getting them. They do. Some people may not answer them, but people like getting them because it's showing that you care. You're concerned about, helping these people. You're taking an active interest in your list. And I'll tell you something, guys. One of the simplest things about this business, people think it's so mysterious. It is so mysterious when you start making money. What is the secret? What is the secret? Well, there are some quote. Now, guys, get ready for this. Okay, get ready. There are some quote secrets. But the thing is, guys, and folks, I'm not teasing you. I'm telling you the truth. There are some quote secrets. But the funny part is, everybody knows the secrets. Everybody knows common sense secrets. They just don't implement them. And the thing is, if you know something and you don't implement it, it's almost like you don't know it. For example, guys, that red Corvette that just drove by with the beautiful blonde, her hair was flying out the window. The red Corvette that just drove by, Now, you folks are wondering, what is Miles talking about? Well, here's what I'm talking about. How many of you were trying to picture in your mind a red Corvette? I mean, you actually saw it. And how many of you were picturing the woman, the beautiful woman, riding down the road, blonde hair flying out the window? How many of you were trying to picture that? And the reason why you were trying to picture that, why? Is because I just implanted the thought in your mind. You folks didn't know I could hypnotize you, did you? Do you see how us marketers can actually control people, persuade people, influence people in a good way, not in a negative way, in a good way for their benefit? Powerful, guys, powerful. So if you are not doing those type of things, guys, if you are not communicating with your list, if you are not focusing on your goals daily, even though you know them, it's like you don't know them. It does you no good. It does you no good to talk about all these things on New Year's Eve, what you're going to do. You know, you set your 90-day goals. You know, you set your 120-day goals. And as the days go on, guys, folks, you need to be in the trenches. You know, you need to be in the trenches every single day. Just writing something down on a piece of paper and then, you know, putting it on your desk or putting it in your pocket and never looking at it is the same thing as if you never did it. Same thing. Same thing. So, folks, let me take a look at see if I got any comments or questions here. And then we are going to go on, and I'm going to share with you what I wanted to share with you guys. Guys, this is a big week. There will be lives changed this week. Mark my word. There will be lives changed this week. Stay tuned. So let's see here if there's any questions at all. Okay, no questions. Just a couple of people saying hi. Folks, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I had a funny feeling that that the attendance level of the Hangout wouldn't be that great. You know, it's after Easter. I know people are busy. People are convincing themselves that they're busier than they really think they are. For a lot of different reasons. I think a lot of people also now know that my Hangouts are recorded. So they're like, well, I know they're recorded, and I'll simply catch simply catch the Hangout. Unless you're working, guys, I understand we do have certain things to do. I have team members all over the world. I know a lot of them are sleeping. Speaking of that, I'm going to start playing with the time a little bit. I might start having a Hangout maybe 12 in the afternoon, maybe 3 in the afternoon. I mean, I'm here in the U.S., Philadelphia, United States. So, but I want to be considerate of my overseas team members who are sleeping. You know, a lot of them are sleeping. A lot of them are working. You know, a lot of my team members are doing this business full time, very successfully full time. So I think by moving things around, I might be able to get more team engagement, being able to have you guys engage a little bit more. Also, like I said last week, I'd like to be able to start bringing you folks on the Hangout with me, you know, as a guest, and you can share with all of us, you know, what you're working on. And not maybe you're not, you know, you don't want to come on here and share anything, but you can come on here live and ask me questions live. Because, guys, here's something I figured out a long time ago when I jumped online. If a person asks a question, especially in this internet marketing space, if someone asks a question, you can bet there's like 100 other people that had that same question. So, guys, I encourage questions. I keep telling you folks, you know, I don't want these Hangouts to be just rah-rah and motivation, pump you up. That's important, but you know, we have access to plenty of that. You folks are in Empower. All you need to do is log in your back office, and you can get all the motivation and inspiration that you need. You know, plus the Empower Hour call every single Monday night at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to make these things more educational, more instructional, and when I am sharing something with you, like the way I opened up this hangout, I'm talking about something that is not direct training, but does apply to your business. I want to talk about stuff like that, guys. I want to talk about real life stuff, no matter what you're doing. My goal is not, listen, guys, my goal is not to make you a super Empower Network affiliate. That's not my goal. My goal is to make you a super marketer. So therefore, no matter what opportunity you're in, no matter what you're promoting on the side, you can be successful at it. And being successful at your business, whatever you're promoting, whatever company you're in, you understand something, guys. Again, a lot of you are not looking at it this way. That's a huge responsibility, because when you start having success, and you will, your success impacts a lot of people. It multiplies, guys. Trust me. You have a responsibility as a marketer to share what you're learning, share what you know, share your results with other people who need your help. Because, guys, there's a lot of people out there that, folks, there's a lot of people out there that need help in general, need help in this internet marketing space. People are confused. People are people join opportunities. People buy products. They have resources. In fact, I will tell you, I'll say this, guys, unless you just join my team, like within a week or two, I can guarantee you that you have more training than you could probably ever really use, folks. And I like to strategically do everything. Whenever I recommend, guys, a product or a resource, what have you, I'm doing it strategically. I would not ever recommend something to you folks that is just fluff, or if I'm promoting some affiliate item or whatever, just to make a buck. Folks, that's not why I'm in it. That is not why I'm in it, especially my team. I don't have to promote anything to you guys. I have a big enough list where if I wanted to sell something on the side, I can certainly do that. So, folks, I just want to let you know that everything I do, it's in your best interest. Everything I tell you to do, it's in your best interest. And I think you know that, guys. So let's break it down. Perfect timing, looking at my clock here. Let's break it down, guys, and let's talk about Internet Marketing 101. Now, why are we going to talk about Internet Marketing 101? Why are we not going to talk about advanced SEO training, advanced PPC? Why are we not going to talk about those things, guys? Does anybody out there know why I'm not going to discuss those things? And no, it's not because I don't know them. I know them well. I've made a lot of money using those strategies. But why am I not going to focus on those? And as far as future Hangouts, why am I not going to focus on that stuff? Well, let me answer the question for you. Because to make 4 figures, 5 figures, or even 6 figures online per month, you do not need advanced strategies. I'm going to say that again. You do not need advanced strategies. Now, listen very carefully. I don't want anybody getting confused and said, Miles said this. Here's what I'm talking about. The basic strategies of Internet Marketing 101. If you master those, you can make a ton of money. Now, of course, once you've mastered the basics, you can move on to more advanced strategies. Attacking different markets, scaling up your business, taking it to a whole nother level. That's reserved for advanced training. The beautiful thing I like about advanced training, guys, too, is because advanced training can be the strategies you'll learn in the advanced training levels can build your business a lot faster, can get you faster results and cheaper results if you're doing paid marketing. Now, let's take it back. What did I say about a minute ago? Unless you've mastered the basics of internet marketing, do not move on to the advanced strategies. Do not do that. That is going to be a cause for confusion, and it's also going to cause your, how can I say this? It's going to cause your empire that you're building. Guys, you're looking to build a business here. You're looking to build a tall skyscraper. That's going to cause your skyscraper when things get a little rocky, when the weather gets a little tough, it's going to cause your skyscraper to collapse. And I don't want to see that happen, guys. I want to see you have a strong foundation and a strong business. And you can certainly do that by focusing on the basics. Folks, I know, I'm just like you. I know the basics can be maybe a little boring, not that sexy, but answer this question for me. Would you rather focus and really learn the kind of mundane stuff? And that mundane stuff allows you to fill your bank account? I mean, you tell me, which would you rather focus on? The fluff that people are teaching that sounds good, in a sales video? It sounds good when you're marketing this product. It's all sexy and fancy. Would you rather focus on that stuff, or would you rather focus on the stuff that really works? The stuff that people that are selling you products, fancy products, but little do you know, the way they really made their money is by focusing on the basics that I like to call Internet Marketing 101. And by the way, guys, I was hoping to do this last year and never got a chance to do it. I will be doing it this year. I will be starting a Internet Marketing 101 webinar series. I have no idea what day. I have no idea what time yet, but it's going to happen real soon, guys. And why? Because, folks, there is so many facets of the basics, it would blow your mind. What do I always say? Those of you that follow me, you probably know me pretty well by now. I always talk about internet marketing. Okay, let's talk about internet marketing. Easy business. It is an easy business for anyone to learn. However, there's a lot of moving parts. That's the catch. If there is a catch, folks, that's the catch. There's a lot of moving parts. But here's the thing. Once you master each one of these moving parts and you strategically link them all together, oh man, game over. Excuse me, game over. You folks will, your businesses will blow up in a good way. You can crush it, folks. You can really crush it. So let's talk about something that I consider very basic. And what I'm going to talk about, guys, applies to if you're an affiliate for Empower Network. And if you're on my team, you really should have activated your affiliate status at least by now, because if you don't do that, if you don't become an affiliate, it's very simple, folks. You cannot earn money. Yes, you can build a list. Yes, you can drive traffic to. You can drive traffic. You can create leads. You can do all of those things that I teach. However, if someone is interested in joining your team, becoming part of your team, you're not going to earn commission. And remember, folks, let's keep things in perspective. This is a business. This is not a hobby. This is not a community where we just come to hang out. Yes, this is a community, but first and foremost, this is a business. And when you're in business, you're only there to make money. It's that simple. So everyone should be an affiliate. Every single one of you. If you're not an affiliate, make sure that you activate your Empower Network affiliate status. You can certainly go to your back office and do that. Now, once you become an affiliate, you immediately need to start promoting your link. You need to start promoting. Let me just back up for a second, guys. I can't see the other screen. I just want to double check that there isn't any questions that I'm missing. And I'm glad I did take a look because there are some things here. So, um, oh, okay, that's a good one. In fact, that's an excellent question. Yeah. Now, guys, here. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you something, folks. We're all adults here. We we are all adults here. I know everyone on my team, and I know everybody on my team is over 18. So we're all adults here. What I want to tell you, folks, starting tonight, if you folks have questions, okay, a question in general, send me an email. Okay, for example, when you get my, you can send it anytime, guys. But I'm trying to make this kind of organized. When you receive my email that, hey guys, hope you had a great weekend. We're going to be having a hangout tomorrow night or whatever. Feel free to reply back and answer and ask me a question, and I will answer it live right here on the hangout. Now, having said that, guys, because I always look at both sides. That's why I think I'm a fair type of guy. I always look at both sides. That does not mean, because I can see some people right now going through their mind, that does not mean I don't want you to ask questions here in the chat. I do want you to ask questions in the chat. What I'm telling you is I would also like you to ask questions beforehand, and I can answer them. Because, guys, I'll tell you something. The more questions you ask, another golden nugget, guys, the more questions you ask, you're just going to be that much more successful. I know that there's people that have said things like, maybe even when you were in school, like, don't ask too many questions or something like that. Those people are all broke. Ask questions, folks. I'm going to share a golden nugget with you real quick before we go on. When I jumped online over 2.5 years ago, my first business that I got involved with was Empower Network, and I'm still here. A lot of people want to know, Miles, how the heck did you earn $52,000 within a 90-day span? And you were new. How did you do that? Well, it's not a simple answer. Everything that we talk about here every single week, guys, I'm breaking it down and I'm sharing with you how I did that. But what I wanted to tell you guys, let me refresh my screen here. Careful. What I wanted to tell you folks is one of the ways I did that, a number of ways. One of the ways I did that, folks, is by asking a ton of questions. A ton. Now, here's the thing, guys. Guys, I'm going to be pulling you guys back and forth in different directions. So stay with me. Stay with me, guys. I can be quick. Stay with me. I had joined Empower Network. I had a sponsor. But I will tell you, folks, I got to be so careful here that you guys are going to take what I'm saying the wrong way. Please don't take what I'm going to say the wrong way, folks. Please don't. I had a sponsor, of course, when I joined Empower Network. However, I never asked my sponsor one question. Are you shocked? Some of you are probably shocked. I'm telling you the truth. Honest to God truth. I never asked my sponsor one single question. Now, why, Miles? Why didn't you ask your sponsor? Your sponsor is supposed to be there to help you. Why didn't you ask your sponsor a question? Here's why. And my sponsor, who is still my sponsor, is one of my best friends now and is my mentor. The reason why I didn't ask my sponsor one question is because my sponsor had such a large team, thousands and thousands of team members. I just assumed that I probably would have never got an answer back, or maybe he wouldn't have had time for whatever, guys. All I can tell you now, who knows? If I asked him a question, he may have answered. I don't know, but I never did. So I found other ways to do what I needed to do. But wait a minute, Miles. Didn't you say you asked a lot of questions? Yeah, I did, but I never asked my sponsor questions. This is who I ask questions to. And I didn't ask other quote leaders. I didn't ask them any questions because I didn't know any of them. And some of those leaders, they're so high up there. And if you're not on their team, you know how that goes. Who did I ask questions to? Well, number one, I asked myself a lot of questions. I figured out a lot of things. And I asked Empower Network. Yes, Empower Network support. I got to know a girl over. Her name is Vanessa. I think she's still with Empower Network. Vanessa got to know me. I was on the phone. I had just joined, clueless. I was on the phone almost every day, asking questions. Vanessa, how do you do this? How does this work? How does this work in the back office? I was asking a ton of questions. I wasn't being a nuisance, but I was asking questions when it was appropriate. And folks, that's the end of the story. That's one of the ways I learned. And I took all the training in Empower Network. I took all of the training in Big Idea Mastermind, which at the time, Big Idea Mastermind was alive and well. I took all that training and I immersed myself. I closed my office door that I'm in right now. And I listened to videos and I practiced and I just said, this is what I said to myself, folks. I said, you know what? This is not a hobby. I'm going to make this my business because I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose my car. And I do not want to go back to a job. Those of you that do have jobs, I love you. I appreciate you. We need people that have jobs. However, I'm not a job guy. I'm just talking about me. I'm not a job guy. I am an entrepreneur. I didn't know that. I learned that. I learned that from my father, actually. My father was not an entrepreneur. He wanted to be. He didn't get a chance. He didn't get his chance. I have mine. I'm taking full advantage of it. So, and I'm not going to go into that story, but I learned over the years that, Miles, even though you have a college degree and you got a good job and you're making X amount of dollars, you don't want to be sitting in this cubicle. You don't even like your boss. It just, folks, it just wasn't me. And it's probably not you. So, where was I going with all that stuff? Okay. Let me get back on point, guys. Folks, you can see I love what I do. I'm sure you folks love it too. Love what you do. I don't know where I left off, so I'm just going to take a look at the questions that are here. Yeah, I remember now, folks. I remember. See, guys, I don't use a script. I just talk from my heart. I use no script. I wanted to share with you guys how you should position yourself as you're building your Empower Network business. So we're going to talk about that, but I'm going to answer your questions first. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I'm going to give you a heads up. Are you listening? I'm going to give you a heads up. Next week, all of you talking to you that are you're listening to the recording, you weren't on the live hangout, I'm talking to you. Unless you're sleeping or working, you need to be here next Monday. You need to be here. Why? Because I'm going to take you in my back office. I'm going to take you through, folks, this is why I was a little bit late. Guys, I don't, you're my team. And I appreciate you guys. I'm not going to sit here and BS you. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I hope you appreciate that. I was late because I was working on a customized funnel. And when I start working on something, guys, if something doesn't work or I can't get it right, I don't care how long it takes. I will stay on it until I get it. So I was almost done tweaking one little bit. And it was like it was getting close to 7:30. I knew it was, and I gotta get this. I gotta get to this point. It's not completely done yet, but it's at a good point. I gotta get to this point, and the clock was ticking. So, I got that funnel where I want it to be, and it's basically done. I mean, the hard part's done. So I want to be able to share with you folks that funnel next week and how you can apply it to your business. And I'm going to take you guys also through Get Response. Again, guys, Get response, it's a simple autoresponder. That's all it is, guys. However, there's a strategy to using get response. I call it list management, list hygiene, setting up your autorespond. Guys, it's a skill. Yeah, you can just use get response the basic way. All right. And I'm going to show you folks how to use the basic way. But I also want to show you how to manage your get response accounts. I'm not talking about that there's advanced level training in get response. No, it's not advanced. It's just that these simple moving parts. In other words, there's a lot of options, a lot of different areas that you should be using in get response that I know most people don't use. I know average marketers don't use all the functions of get response, but I want to show you guys how to use these different options to help you in your business. So be here next week, because I'm going to jump right into my screen share next week, and definitely by then that funnel will be done, which I'm very proud of that funnel, guys. I think it's something all of you can do. I think it's really cool, and I think it's going to set you apart from the average marketer out there. And folks, guys, you don't want to be average. Folks, you do not want to be average. There are too many average people walking the face of the earth. Yes, there are, folks, by choice. I'm not putting anybody down. They don't have to be average. They've made a choice to be average. I'm asking you, all of you, to make a choice to be extraordinary. I say this all the time. I'm going to continue saying it. All of you have so many gifts and talents that God gave you that you have not tapped into. And as your partner, as your mentor, I want to help you tap into those skills that you have and you don't even know you have. So let me get to the questions, guys. This is good stuff. So Kirsten wants to know, can I share the rest of that funnel that's on my whiteboard behind me? And guys, if you guys have been following me, you will know that whiteboard, what's written on that whiteboard, has probably been there for over a year. In fact, whenever I decide to erase that, it's probably going to be embedded in the whiteboard. It might not come off. But little do you know, on the other side of my computer, which you can't see, I have 2 other whiteboards on the other side of my office. We'll save that for another hangout. But anyway, of course, Kristen, I'd love to share this with you. Some of it got erased, I think, but I know what's on there, and I can certainly share it with you. This is the pro marketer's funnel, and professional, and tying into what I said earlier, folks. I want you guys to become professionals. Guys, either you're an amateur or you're a professional. Amateurs, like for example in sports, amateurs don't get paid. they don't, guys. They shouldn't. But if you're in a sport and you start making a little money, or if you're a dancer, a lot of you don't know. I'm going to share something with you because you're my team. Can you guys see that? I hope not. There's something private up top. A lot of you don't know that. I love salsa. You guys know that I'm a salsa dancer. My wife and I, we go dancing once or twice every single week. You know that, right? That's a hobby of mine. It's a passion. But do you know, in another life, I was a professional dancer. And the reason why I was a professional dancer is because the type of dancing I was doing, I got paid for it. So I don't care if you make $1. As soon as you make $1, you are a professional. So what I have here in back of me is a professional marketer's funnel. Most people, and this goes for, I would say, this goes for the majority of affiliates in Empower Network. Yes, guys, the majority of affiliates in Empower Network don't do this, which is why many of them are struggling, and then they blame it on Empower. It's not Empower Network's fault. People need to take responsibility. It's not Empower Network's fault. Empower Network is a wonderful product. They have wonderful tools and training. It's because people are joining Empower Network and they are just copying what everyone else is doing. And that's not good. And then people are not having results. They start saying, well, Empower Network is saturated. Folks, Empower Network is not saturated. Get that through your head. Empower Network, the people we've touched, the people that know about Empower Network, that have heard of Empower Network, is a drop in the bucket. Do you understand that? A drop in the bucket. Drop in the bucket. So anyway, what this is, and folks, I'm just about done my home studio, which is across the hall, and I will be actually standing up, sharing stuff with you guys on the whiteboard. So stick around. So if you can see this, I'm not sure if you can see the whole thing, but oh, I got something else here. If you can see the whole thing, but here's what happens, guys. When you're building your funnel, let's take it back for a second. You're a member of Empower Network now. You're an affiliate. So you have an affiliate link. You have landing pages or capture pages, as we like to call them. Your goal is to, or your job, I'll say it this way, your job is to simply drive traffic to that landing page. That's it. Whether it's free traffic, whether it's paid traffic, whether it's blog traffic, video marketing, whatever you want to do, solo ads, you want to drive traffic to that landing page. And once you drive traffic to the landing page, Empower Network's back office system kind of takes over for you. So when you drive traffic, in other words, I'll say it this way. When someone opts into your landing page, okay, I like to call it landing page versus capture page. When someone opts into your landing page, now they become, they're, I'm going to say this, they become part of your list. Once they opt in, okay, they become part of your list. You're now building a list. Now, the way Empower Network has it set up, as soon as they opt in, they become part of your list, and they also go to the Empower Network sales page, the sales video. So in a perfect world, Mary is going to opt in. I'll talk to Kirsten here. Kirsten, Mary is going to opt in. She's going to see your blog or whatever you're doing. She's looking at your blog. She loves what you're blogging about. Now, underneath your blog, she sees an opt-in box. And she's curious. Oh, I've been following Kirsten for a while. I like what she blogs about. I see this. So that she wants to know more about you. She's going to click on that opt-in box. And she's going to see that there is a space to put in her name. So she's going to do that. When she does that, when Mary does that, Mary's going to now become part of your subscriber list. Also, as Mary is watching, what's going to happen? A video is going to start playing. You guys should know this because you should be testing all your links. A video is going to start playing, and that video is going to take Mary right to your sales page. And that's the end of the funnel. So at that point, Mary has a decision to make. Mary's going to say, okay, I'm interested. I'm interested in that. I want to buy that, or I want to join that. She'll click on the sales button. She'll put in her credit card information. End of story. That's the end of the funnel. A funnel, guys, can be 2 pages. The most simple funnel can be 2 pages, or it could be 10 pages or 20 pages. However complicated you want to make that funnel. And that's not including your follow-up messages from your autoresponder. I'm just talking about the funnel. Most funnels are maybe 3 or 4 web pages, maybe 5. And then once they get through the funnel, once they reach the sales page, then you have your autoresponder follow-ups that are part of your funnel, but not part of your main funnel. I'll call that like your subsidiary funnel. Hope I'm not losing you guys. It'd be easier if I could kind of map that out. So anyway, what I advise, okay, and this doesn't matter if you're brand new. What I advise is not to take that approach. This funnel that I have here, there's actually 2 different types of funnels that are a level down from this one. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the example in front of me. I would need to map it out on a whiteboard. There's your basic funnel, okay? Then there's your average marketer's funnel that most people are using. And then there's your professional funnel, which is here. So here's what happens. Let me see if I can move out of the way, watching the time there. What happens, Kirsten, is traffic, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can see that. Traffic goes in. Here's your traffic that goes into your front door, goes through your landing page. I call that your front door of your business. And when that traffic enters your funnel, this particular funnel, when the traffic enters, immediately it's taken to a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is simply something that you give your prospect in exchange for their email. In other words, many people have people opt into their landing pages and don't give them anything, and the person will still put in their email. That's fine. That's going to happen. But a more effective way is, in other words, it's like an exchange. I'm asking you to do something. I'm asking something from you. I want your email. I want something from you. And in exchange, I'm going to give you something. So you give me your email. I'm going to give you a free PDF that you can download, or I'm going to give you a free video to watch, or I'm going to give you a book you can download. There's many free gifts you can give away. I like giving away free videos. I like to position that video as a gift. So when you log into, I'm sorry, not when you log in, when you opt into Empower Networks, one of Empower Networks landing pages, you're going to be taken to a video. There's different videos. There's a video with David Wood talking. If you're using iPads, for example, which I highly recommend all of you. I do recommend that you guys use iPads. And they're going to go through the iPads funnel, and there's going to be a video. So what I'm getting at, folks, the video is your lead magnet. That's what they're getting for giving you their email. They're giving you your email, and you're saying, give me your email, and I'm going to give you access to a free video that's going to teach you some things. So the video is a lead magnet. Could be a PDF, could be whatever. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take them through the next phase of the funnel. Remember, this is a little more advanced. This is for a pro marketer, but I want you guys to start thinking that way now. You're going to take them through something that's called, this is your value sequence, bonding, and trust. Now, why is that important? Because these people that are coming through your funnel, they don't know you. These people are probably in some other opportunity. They've been beat up, they've been promised, and they've been let down. They don't trust you. They don't know you. They don't even know what you look like. They don't know if they want to resonate with you. So it's your job to build up that trust factor. And one of the best ways to do that is in this section here. I know some of you are afraid of video. Okay. Some of you are afraid of video, making a video, but in this value bonding trust sequence, if you could create like a short minute or two video, where you're talking to your prospect, just a simple video. Hi, my name is Miles Seegers. I want to thank you for opting in. I'm so excited that you're here, and I want to share something really, really cool with you. Before you go to that free video that I promised, I want to share with you a little bit about myself. Blah 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 blah. It's that simple, guys. So it doesn't have to be a video. But I'm saying a video is one of the most effective ways to bond with somebody. Think about this. If you're buying a product or service online and the person who's promoting that is actually talking to you, you can see them. You can decide, oh, I like the way, I think I like that person's personality. You can decide. You can start building trust by having them actually seeing you. Guys, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what works. Video is very effective. You could also take them to your blog. By sending them to your blog, that's another way they can get to know you, by sending them to your blog. So anyway, at that point, after you've taken them through the value sequence and you built some trust with these people, then you want to send them to your offer. See, here's what a lot of people are doing. I don't have a... all of my pens are on the other side. Here's what a lot of people are doing. They are essentially skipping a lead. They're skipping the lead magnet unless the company provides them with a lead magnet. Now, Empower Network does provide you with a lead magnet, The lead magnet would be the video. But a lot of offers, they're skipping the lead magnet. So traffic is coming in, it's hitting the landing page, the people are opting in, and automatically they're being taken to the offer. There's no trust, there's no bonding, they're being taken straight to the offer. We don't want to do that. You do not want people coming to your landing page going right to your sales page. You may have some sales, but your conversions are probably going to be very, very, very low. So that's what we like to do. We like to build some trust. We like to be able to bond with our list before we take them to our offer. Now, once they go to the offer, it's not over. Because, for example, with iPass, once they go through the sales funnel, the sales page they're going to be taken to is a $7 offer, which most people can afford. $7, that's it. Now, what's going to happen is once they get here, the offer is $7. And I don't have I wasn't ready for this. The offer is $7. I'm using iPass as an example. iPass, guys, is a front end for Empower Network. $7 offer, but it's going to take them to a higher back end. Now, before they go to that back end, there could be another video included in there explaining to them why they need to upgrade, why they need to buy a higher level product. So that's where the back end higher offer value stuff. For example, this offer might be $7. The higher back end offer might be $47 or $97. And this back end offer, this could continue. I bought products where it was, I don't know, maybe it was like $97. Then after I left that sales page, there was a pop-up for another higher end offer, and it was $197, and I bought that. Then before I got out of that funnel, there was another offer that popped up, and that was $297. Now, if those higher end offers are worth it, sure, I'll buy them all day. And as you're learning this business, you'll be able to determine whether the offer sounds like it's something you can really use in your business. So that's your higher back end offer. Now, the final piece of this, remember, guys, now you have a customer. They bought something from you. Now, amateurs, they like to hit and run. They like to sell somebody something, and then you never hear from the person again. There's no support. Man, we got people doing this. I'm going to tell you the truth. We got people doing this in Empower Network. We got people that are joining people's team, and then mysteriously their sponsor goes into the witness protection program. They never hear from their sponsor again. It's a hit and run. Folks, do not be that way as you're building your team. Communicate with your team. Do hangouts. If you don't want to do a hangout, invite your team members to my hangout. We're all part of the same team, guys. So the very last piece that's going to separate you from the average marketer is something called transformation and transcendence. This is when you, as a marketer, are able to get people to transform. I mean, now you have customers. These are people that bought something from you. You are taking these people to another level. You're opening the eyes of these people. You're letting these people know, your list, that they can do things they never thought they could do. You as a marketer, you are now transcending. You're approaching another level. And what I mean by that, the only way, let me just check the comments here, because I start talking and I wonder if you guys are still out there. Okay. The only way, guys, you as a marketer, if you want to start making 5 figures per month, 6 figures per month, you will never get there unless you get to this level. Transformation and transcendence. Now, so Miles, that sounds cool, Miles. How do I get there? Here's how you get there. You get there by providing your list, your buyer's list. I call it your buyer's list, people that have bought from you. They're your customers now. People that are not customers. Customers and non. In other words, on your list, you're going to have customers and non-customers. By providing your list with tons of value, not fluff, but real stuff that they can use by creating positive expectancy, showing people how they can do something before they even do it, showing people that, hey, I see what Miles is teaching. You know what? I never looked at it that way, but I think I can do that. Creating positive expectancy in the person's mind, that's what you want to be able to do. So all this is by giving tons of value, you will transform as a marketer, and your list will also transform, and your business and you will start to transcend. Everybody else will be here. Okay, everybody else will be here. You'll be here. And that's what I want to help each and every one of you do. So that is it. And what I have here, which you might can't see, I have my 3 favorite traffic methods that I use. There's others that I use, but these are really the core of my business. Well, there's another one. Guys, I'm giving you all the secrets because I love you. Solo ads, PPC. It could be various platforms, Facebook, Traffic Dance, a lot of different PPC platforms. Banner media. All right, guys, get ready. Banner media. See, this is old. I got to replace that. Banner media is great, but I'm replacing banner media with video marketing. And that's where we get into the SEO stuff, ranking keywords, ranking videos on YouTube and Google. I should probably replace that. I don't do much banner media anymore, guys. So my focus right now is mostly paid media, solo ads, PPC, and video marketing. So that is that. Now, guys, let me. Don't worry, Willie. I got you. We got about 5 minutes left. I got you, Willie. Willie, I want to have you on the Hangout. I'll just say it publicly, put you on the spot. Willie, I want to have you on the Hangout next week. If not next week, the week after. Hit me up. Let me know. All right. Now, you guys see this? This, ooh, this is good. I got this from my mentor and my friend, my bro, Mr. Vic Strizers. Vic gave this to me when we were hanging out in Hawaii. This is worth right around $10,000 easily. It's just, laminated paper. It didn't cost $10,000 to make, but if we went through and did a training here based on all the stuff that's here, it could easily be a $10,000 training. To Vic has had this for years. This has earned Vic millions, multiple millions of dollars. So if it's earned Vic that type of money, think about what it can do for you and your business. So folks, when I get a chance, I'm going to find a way, and I don't want to just copy it, guys. I want it to be nice for you guys. I'm going to find a way to, not find a way, I'll have somebody do it. Make some of those for all of you guys, for my team. And then when you get it, I'm going to share with you how you can implement this into your business. Because what good is having something, whether it's a tool or whatever, and you don't know what to do with it? So you're welcome. So I'll be sharing that with you guys soon. So before we end the Hangout, guys, because time just flew, I gotta be on a call at 9 o'clock. Miles, are you still going to talk about keyword research? I'll talk about it a little bit, Willie. I'll talk about it. I'll give you the download, the down and dirty on it. I'll give you the deception that Google is trying to. My old buddy Google, and I love Google. Google can make you a millionaire, multimillionaire. But Google, I don't feel is all the time totally honest with people. Google has something called Google Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner. Now, it used to be called Keyword Research Tool. It's now called a Google Keyword Planner. It's simply a tool for researching keywords. That's all it is. And it's free. All you need to do is create an account on Google, and you have access to it. Every one of you, if you don't have access to Google Keyword Planner, go do that. Go create an account. It's easy to do. I don't need to show you how to do that. You can just Google it, Google Keyword Planner, and there's simple instructions there to walk you through. So all of you should have an account. Now, here's the problem with Google Keyword Planner. It's a little biased because Google owns it. It's also free. And I will tell you guys, there are some free tools that are very good and accurate, but there's not that many. Google Keyword Planner serves its purpose, especially when you're getting started with keyword research. However, when you're really looking to take it to another level, and when I say taking it to another level, I'm talking about saving time. I'm talking about getting more laser targeted. When you're looking to do that, you need to upgrade to a paid type of tool. And the keyword research tool that I use, I'm not telling you guys to go out and get this. No, start with the Keyword Planner first. Get your feet wet. Start with that first. But eventually you'll want to move up to something called SEO Cockpit. It's one of the best, if not the best, keyword research tools out there. It's not exactly cheap. There is a monthly fee every month to pay for it. Remember, guys, it's your overhead. You're running a business here. I mean, you're having online business. You're lucky that your overhead is so low. Try opening up a McDonald's or something. See what your overhead is. So your overhead is really, guys, your overhead is really simply your Empower Network fees and your marketing expenses. That's really it. If you're part of iPass, then also your fee to be a member of iPass. Guys, that's really it. The ratio of overhead compared to what you can make by having an online business is ridiculous. So, we'll talk about SEO Cockpit a little bit more, maybe next week. Guys, remind me next week or a future Hangout. I'll just show you guys how it works. But Google Keyword Planner can do some of the things that SEO Cockpit can do, but not at that level. It doesn't have the flexibility that SEO Cockpit has, and it's not nowhere near as targeted as SEO Cockpit. And it's because Keyword Planner is free, but it will get you started. What I would share with you guys is talking about keyword research. All you need to remember, guys, is don't fall if you're doing any keyword research, whether to get your blog ranked or to get your videos ranked. You don't need to master SEO. Listen to me, guys. SEO is great. It's tough to learn. You don't need to master SEO. I don't know SEO. Okay. I have access to a lot of SEO training. We'll save that for another. Hang on. I'm good friends with one of the top SEO guys in the entire world. I have access to his training. So if I do want to master SEO, I can certainly do that. But what you do want to master, folks, is keyword research, not necessarily search engine optimization. You want to master keyword research. So real quick, really, what you want to focus on, I'm not sure what exactly you wanted to know about keyword research, because I probably mentioned it last week, but I'm not sure exactly what your question was. But what I will tell you is, as far as keyword research, don't fall for the trap that a lot of people do, where they're targeting, they're going after a certain keyword that's got a ton of competition. And I can tell you, the short tail keywords, we call them short tail, where the keyword has one word in it, or two, or three. For example, money, that's a keyword. Make money, that's a keyword phrase because it's got two words in it, but it's a short tail keyword. Make money online, there's three words now. That's a short tail keyword. Make money online today, those four words, that's still a short tail keyword. Here's my benchmark for long tail keywords. You want to select you want to go after keywords that have 5 I'll say five. I say 5 or 6, but at least 5 keywords. I'm sorry, at least 5 words in the keyword phrase, preferably 6 or above. So, for example, you want to select keywords like how to generate traffic, how to generate tons of traffic. That's 6 words. I have something on my screen over here, guys. So just give me a second. I'm going to give you another example. You want long tail keywords is what you want, guys. You only want to go after long tail keywords. Trying to go after short tail keywords is too tough. You're never going to get ranked. And there's people with tons of experience that have these major SEO firms ranking keywords for them. You can't compete with that, guys. So, for example, here's a good one. This is for a video I was doing for something else, guys. How to make a lot of money in real estate. That is 10 words. Maybe you missed the count, but it's 10 words. That's a long tail keyword. So you normally want keywords that are like between 6 and 10 words. Those are the type of keywords, guys, you want to go after. And here's why. Because you're going to rank quickly. Your videos are going to rank on page 1 and 2 of YouTube and Google. Your blog posts are going to rank on the first and second page of Google. You can do it quickly. We can do a training on that. For example, guys, real quick, keep this in your head. I don't have time to explain it all right now, but keep this in your head. When you make a blog post, all right, your title should be a keyword that people are looking for. And then you can add to the title just something kind of cool to make it for example, let's say I did a blog post. Guys, I need to be standing up teaching on a whiteboard. Let's say I did a blog post and it was, okay, I got some keywords on my screen over here. Let's say, let me just find it, guys. Where is it? Okay. Let's say I did a blog post. Let's say that I'm blogging about internet marketing, which I advise you guys not to do. I've spoke about that before. Blog about something you know real well. Right now you're learning. Blog about tennis. Blog about bowling, whatever you know. What if you did a blog post about how to attract visitors to your website? A blog. Okay, I'm sorry. You did a blog post about how to get traffic, which everybody wants to know, how to get traffic to your website. So you did a blog post. You should title that blog post using the keyword that people are searching for. So I would title my blog post. This is how I would title my blog post. Where is it? How to attract people to your website. Dash, and do it in a cool way. In other words, you want to have your keyword there, and then you can add something onto the end. And I'll give you guys an example next week on that. Now, what's going to happen is, what did you just do? You selected a keyword that people are searching for, but there's not a lot of competition. You've done your analysis, and either Google Keyword Planner has told you, or either SE Cockpit has told you, there's not a lot of competition. You want to pick keywords that don't have a lot of competition. However, you want the best of both worlds. You want to pick a keyword long. Okay, guys, you want 3 things. Write this down. You want 3 things. You want a long tail keyword, and the keyword shouldn't have much competition, but the keyword should have a good number of monthly searches, at least 30 searches or more per month. That's it. That's the whole formula. Long tail keyword, competition should be low, and you should have a good number of monthly searches. I like at least 30 per month. That's it. If you do that, you can get your blog or your videos ranked sometimes like 5 or 10 minutes. You can hit the first page of YouTube and Google. Yes, guys. And unless you're on the first page or second page of Google, no one's probably going to see your blog or your video. So I hope that helped, Willie. Looking forward to having you on as a co-host next week. Folks, hope you enjoyed the Hangout. I got to run. As you folks can see, as I say this every single week, I love what I do, folks. I love teaching. I love mentoring you folks. I love helping you succeed in business. So hope you guys appreciate it. So I will see you guys next week. Make sure you're all here. Remember, I told you we're going to go through some hands-on stuff. I'm going to take you and share my screen with you. So make sure you're here. If you're watching and you snuck in and you have no idea who I am, my name is Miles Seegers for the Dream Lifestyle Mastermind Team Hangout. So with that said, guys, have a great night. Have a wonderful week. Those of you, now I'm going to say it. Those of you that are waiting for HTA 2.0, you're waiting for your enrollment link from me. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Yes, it is coming this week. If you got my email, if you're on my team, you definitely got my email. Always check your spam folder too, guys. You should have your enrollment link by Wednesday. By Wednesday, which is April 8th. However, I got a feeling, a reliable feeling, that you will have it, if not tonight. So be checking your email. If not tonight, tomorrow. But if that doesn't happen, if you don't get it tonight or you don't get it tomorrow, you will have your enrollment link by Wednesday. And when you get it, guys, there's going to be an email attached. When you get it, do not, guys, take the time to make sure you got your stuff together. Folks, we're adults here, so I'm not going to like beat around the bush. Make sure, guys, you got your credit cards ready. You really, hey, make sure you got enough on your credit card. Make sure when you put in your credit card information, you're going to be able to enroll. Because if you put in your credit card information and you can't enroll, guess what? There's a bunch of other people who got the link at the same time you did, and what are they doing? They're enrolling. And as they're enrolling, they are taking spots for my awesome bonuses. And guys, I want all of you to grab these bonuses. Some of the bonuses, for example, my boot camp. My 8-week boot camp. That's for everybody. The 75% discount, when you get your enrollment link and you click on it and the timer goes, that's 75% discount. That's for everybody. But my other bonus is, well, you know, folks, you've seen them. First 100 people, first 50, first 25. That's to get you guys to take action. So with that said, guys, let me get out of here. Folks, I appreciate you. Again, Miles Seegers, I will see you guys next week. Have a great night, folks. Stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.